Hello, I'm going to show you how to add a round onto your dashboard in GolfOptimise. So once you've signed up and you're on your dashboard, first thing that you need to do is press Add Round. And this is then going to bring in this form which you need to fill in to specify the course and tees. So you can search in for the course. If the course doesn't come up, then you can just add the course and then you can reuse it every other time after that. So in this case, I'm going to do my home course, which is Northumberland. Select that. Select the tee box, which is from the right white. I'm going to put the round I did today in, and this was just a practice round today. But you could also specify tournament to qualifying. And then next, this is going to bring up the shot entry form. So when you specify each shot, the most important thing that you need to consider is that when you're entering, you need to think about the distance left to hole. You're not thinking about how far the ball went. So when I'm hitting my tee shot, I'm not going to ever input, I hit this ball 250 yards. I'm just going to input the distance I have left to hole after I hit that tee shot. So for example, the first at Northumberland's quite a short par 4, 319. Set up here, I've got 319 yards left to the hole. I'm on the tee with my driver. And when I add the shot, although maybe I've hit this drive 280, I don't input 280 into here. I input the distance I have left to the hole. So if I hit it 280, I'm going to have 39 yards left to the hole. And I hit this into the rough, and this will put my misdirection in as right. And now again, I'm 39 yards from the rough. And then on my next shot, I need to think about where I finish. So I finish 12 feet from the hole. And then I've missed this shot. So I've now finished just 1 foot from the hole because I narrowly shaved the edge. And then I don't need to input anymore because I hold this 1 foot put and it'll automatically update. So the number of shots that you have will always correspond to the number of shots on the form here. So 4 shots. And then on hole 2, hopefully you'll never have to do this, but I'm sure a lot of you will, unfortunately, is out of bounds. So on the second hole, I hit it out of bounds. And when you do that, which I know you won't, you just press the out of bounds button here. And this also applies for if you lose your ball. Then I missed that to the right. It'll automatically bring in the penalty and also just kind of send you back to the tee box. So on shot 3, you're still distance left to the hole is the full number of the hole. And then again on this shot, I hit my drive about 270-ish, but I'm not thinking I hit 270. I just know I had 165 left to the hole, and I was on the fairway. And then I hit it into the bunker. Now I hit this the bunker, and this is going to input your approach misdirection entry. So this is where you missed it relative to the green. So in this case, I can select short left and it'll highlight blue when it's got it. And then it was an 18-yard bunker shot. And then when I hit that shot, I then had 6 feet left to the hole. And then I don't need to add any more because I hold that 6-foot bunker shot. And then finally, on this par 5, I'm thinking on shot 2, okay, I've hit my first shot. How many yards do I have left to the hole? I had 250 yards. And I'm entering this not because I've hit it 250 yards. It's because I've got 250 yards left to the hole after that shot, which I hit in the fairway. And then on this one, I unfortunately hit it into an unplayable lie. So I've got to click this hazard unplayable button. Again, this now automatically puts the drop penalty shot in. And then I can then specify where I am after my drop. So after my drop, I was 50 yards from the hole in the rough. And then I hit that onto the middle of the green. So I left myself 30 feet. And then I lagged that up to 2 feet. And I had 6 shots on this hole. So I've showed you a couple of examples there. You then fill in the rest of the round, which I won't do. And then once you've done that, you press submit. And if you've forgot any fields, it'll send you back to it before you can submit. So don't worry about that. I'm going to press submit, and then it's going to bring up this little info box. I'd always verify that you've got the number of strokes you expect, just so you know that you've got it right. And if not, just go back and have a look and change it. So we're going to press submit round now. And this will now update your dashboard so you can see where your strengths and weaknesses are. Currently, it's just all around, so it's kind of showing the averages across all the rounds. If I want to see that round I've just inputted, I go to the all rounds tab, press the round here, and just apply the filters. And obviously, it assumed I had a hole in one, and all those holes I didn't input, so it's giving me ridiculous stats. And let's say you have inputted a round like this where you think it's wrong or you don't want it anymore. You can go into the My Rounds tab and just delete the round off your record like that. And then back onto the dashboard. So now, yeah, the dashboard is kind of more as I'd expect. But it's really powerful once you start adding a lot of rounds into here. Once you kind of get past that 10 round mark, you can really start to see the trend. So I really do encourage you to stick with it and get your rounds added in, because you will really benefit, and your score will benefit too once you identify the weak areas and put the practice into it. So thank you for using the platform, and I really hope it does help you.